Can see Haidar Aliyev Center, which is an interesting building that plays an important role in Baku's intellectual life. The structure was designed by architect Zaha Hadid and noted for its distinctive architecture and flowing curved styles that avoid sharp angles. When you stand in front of this building, you truly marvel at how such a structure could even exist in reality. The center is named after Haidar Aliyev, the first president of Azerbaijan. The center offers three main sections: the Haidar Aliyev Museum, the exhibition hall, and auditoriums and multifunctional conference halls, meeting rooms, and media center. The Haidar Aliyev Center is recognized internationally as a signature landmark of modern Baku due to its innovative and cutting-edge design. Pun intended. Apart from shops and stores in Nizami Street, you can find so many malls around the city that offer so many international brands and products. So, if you are looking for a place to shop, rest assured that you will get a lot more than what you bargained for. Since we're talking about shopping and spending money, let me mention one important thing to keep in mind. Unlike many countries, you will not find small currency exchange like you would in many places around the world. Instead, you can exchange your currency at any bank, since most banks display the exchange rate. Now, I'm planning to take you outside of Baku to see some of the important surrounding locations and cities. But before going on that journey, let's have some lunch. As any modern city around the world, Baku offers a plethora of international cuisines, and from my point of view, I found that most of the restaurants offer great choices. But since we are in Azerbaijan, let's try their local food. I visited one of the local restaurants in the old city. I tried having a cheese platter with greens as an appetizer. Each one of these is from a region in Azerbaijan. I also had pomegranate juice, which is grown and harvested here, since Azerbaijan has a special annual pomegranate festival. And of course, I ordered some mixed grilled kebabs and chicken. At first glance, I thought they would resemble the Turkish cuisine, yet I found that the taste differs with the addition of Azeri special spices, which made them taste even more wholesome. We're on our way to an area called Gobestan. We will move from there to other areas and regions within Azerbaijan. That doesn't mean you can do the same in one day. Almost each location would need either a day or half a day to visit and explore. Once we're done with the tour, I promise to show you how beautiful Baku looks at night. We'll take you on a drive around town, then we'll explore the old city and Nizami Street. But that's for later. Now, let's hit the road. Gobestan National Park is a hill and mountain site. It is located west of the settlement of Gobestan, about 64 kilometers or 40 miles southwest of the center of Baku on the west bank of the Caspian Sea. Once there and before heading in the historical area where you can see for yourself the carvings, I would highly recommend taking the tour in the museum, since it will make you appreciate how important this historical site is. In 1966, Gobestan was declared a National Historical Landmark of Azerbaijan in an attempt to preserve the ancient carvings, relics, mud volcanoes, and gas stone in the region. In 2007, Gobestan was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site considered to be of outstanding universal value for the quality and density of its rock art engravings, for the substantial evidence and collection of rock art images that present hunting, fauna, flora, and lifestyle in the prehistoric times, and for the cultural continuity between prehistoric and medieval times that the site reflects. Gobestan is very rich in archaeological monuments. The reserve has more than 6,000 rock engravings dating between 5,000 and 40,000 years. The site also features the remains of inhabited caves, settlements, burials, all reflecting an intensive human use by the inhabitants of the area during the wet periods that followed the last ice age from the Upper Paleolithic to the Middle Ages. You truly feel humbled standing in a spot where humans lived over 40,000 years ago. Apart from the petroglyphs, there is also this musical gemstone known as gavaldash. It makes a tambourine sound when it is hit in different points. The gavaldash has been formed due to the combination of unique climate, oil, and gas which can be found in the region of Azerbaijan. Now let's go to a fire temple, but on our way we'll visit Yanardagh, which means burning mountain in Azerbaijani. As you can see, everywhere you look you'll find oil wells. Yanardagh natural gas fire blazes continuously and steadily. Flames jet 3 meters or 9 feet into the air. It is believed to be accidentally lit by a shepherd in 1950. But what makes it so interesting, it never gets extinguished. So, let me capture this eternal flame with Alpha Traveler Lighter. Nearby, we will reach a very interesting site, Atashka Fire Temple. This castle-like religious temple is also called the Fire Temple of Baku. Based on Persian and Indian inscriptions, the temple was used as a Hindu and Zoroastrian place of worship, since the word Atash in Persian means fire, while Ga means bed or throne, making the whole name Atashka or home of fire. In the past, the temple had 7 natural surface vents feeding its fire. Yet, since the Soviet heavy exploitation of the natural gas in the area, that resulted in depleting it. Today, the temple gets its gas from a pipe that feeds it from Baku. Not far from Atashka Fire Temple, we can visit a sanctuary which was built to Mir Movzom Agha Cemetery. This man has been famed as a real legend in his lifetime, since he achieved fame beyond the territory of Azerbaijan, that till this day thousands come to his sanctuary for pilgrimage, setting hope on him and asking for blessing. The interior was decorated by handmade patterned glass pieces and glazed tiles, which in person looks so stunning in a way that I can't even describe. The whole atmosphere radiates with calmness and tranquility. If we travel to the northwest of Baku, we will reach Kuba region. We are going to Shahdag Mountain Resort. This complex was opened to the public in 2012. It is located in Azerbaijan Greater Caucasus Range, making it the first and largest ski resort in the country. Apart from the current 5 hotels, the area will offer another 10 to 12 hotels. You can also find a ski school, kids club, shops, restaurants, and cafes, plus 4 spas and fitness centers. The elevation difference it offers ranges between 1,400 to 2,000 meters in height and accommodates up to 11,400 skiers per hour with 14 slopes. One more thing to note before leaving Cuba. Locals here told me that the best apples in Azerbaijan can be found here in this region. So, when visiting, stop on the side of the street and get some tasty apples. Another thing, as with any region in Azerbaijan, Cuba has its own baklava, so don't miss out on trying some. If you have time while visiting Azerbaijan, you can get a ride to Shaki, which is located on the northwestern part of Azerbaijan and is 325 kilometers or 202 miles from Baku. That would be somewhere around 4-hour drive, unless you fly there, of course. This area has traces of large-scale settlements in Shaki dating back to more than 2,700 years ago. Shaki was one of the biggest cities of the Albanian states in the 1st century. The main church of ancient Albanians was located here. Surrounded by snowy peaks, this mountain forest around the area prevents the city from floods and overheating during summer. Shaki has been famous for being the center of the silkworm breeding, making Shaki the market center on the Silk Road. The palace of Shaki Khan, which was a summer residence of Shaki Khans, still remain one of the most